Hey guys, it's Cindy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my pre-writing routine. And today we are going to be working with Twix, my big stocky paint, and they just kind of found the mud puddle out in the pasture. So he looks like a mud puddle. So does Sky. And I just thought, because I've been wanting to ride him, I might as well use him for the video because he's filthy and he needs brushed. So let's get on with the video. So the first brush that we are going to be working with is the curry brush. And this brush goes in circular motion, like this, on the body. This breaks up all the hard dirt. And you never use the curry brush on the face or any sensitive parts on the horse's body because it can hurt them. Lots of dust. And sometimes you need safety glasses. Just gonna say that. Oh, it's going down my sleeve. I will be doing probably the other side off camera because I like to take my time while cleaning, and I just want to keep him calm because he does get anxious while I brush him because he's old, but he acts like a 4-year-old. He's 20 years old. He's a stinker. You can use the curry brush down here on this part, and you cannot see that on camera because he's short and there's just not a perfect spot for me to do it. Don't go past the knee on the horse. Okay, so I've broken up most of the hard dirt on him to get him to where I can actually use a different brush. So now let's go move on to the next brush. So the next brush is the hard brush. And this brush, just like you're sweeping a broom, you go with the hair and brush down. I did do some more currying just because he was filthy and he needed more than just a 1-minute curry. And I usually use the curry about 5 minutes. That's my main brush that I use. And I'm gonna go against the hair right here because there is some dirt that just won't come out. There we go. And I use this, I kind of flick too at the same time. I went to groom and clean. I did groom and clean with my 4-H team, and we actually placed second. We didn't get to go to states though because we placed second with our county, but my friends did do really good down there. They got 6th. The year before, our team that went down got 4th. So you never use the hard brush on the face nor the curry. So once you get most of the remaining dirt off, you switch to your next brush, and I'm going to use this right here again. You can use this on their chest area, but he is not very dirty there, so doesn't need it much. So let's get the next brush. The next brush is the soft brush, and this brush you use in a like flicking motion where you flick off the dirt. See, I told you, he doesn't look like we've done anything, but he's actually really soft. And because he's white, he won't come perfectly white until he gets a bath or after many, many, many brushes. But we get him to where he can be rode. So this I use in a flicking motion slash pushing motion. Got more dirt under here that I'm getting off. The cleanest part that I want to look nice and be clean because he's a stinker, and if something's wrong, he'll buck me. I want right here, I want this whole middle part clean and his girth area because that is where the saddle will be, and we are going to be tacking up English. And yeah. So I've done his whole body with this here, well, this side of his body with this. So let's do the next brush. He's looking clean. The next thing that I do is the face with this face brush that I got at Tractor Supply, and it's really soft, like really soft. So, and this here, you just rub it around. Try to avoid the eyes, but I do go around them. It just feels good. He likes it. But he'll tell you if he doesn't want something in that spot. And this is what I use for on the face. You can get a little bit like a rougher one, but this one works because I use my soft brush on his face too, so that gets the harder pieces. Come here, buddy. What are you doing in there, Sky? Oh, you're sleeping. That must have been the cows over there then. So I brushed his face, and the other side you can probably see is dirty. So we've got most of the dirt off over here, so that's good. The next thing that I do is I pick his feet, and he is a stinker with his foot, so if he doesn't pick it up the first try, no hate, please. So, oh, good boy. And you always brush down away. The middle of their foot right here is the frog. Fluffy, watch out. Oh, buddy boy. Oh, Fluffy. Oh. Oh, wait, over here. Thank you. My dog's out here with me. Being stinker too. Okay. So you always brush down. We're gonna get those all nice and cleaned out so that way they don't get an abscess. Okay, so his foot's nice and clean. I'll get more over here. And I will do the other three because they take longer. But boy. The last thing that I do is I brush his mane, tail, and forelock. And you always start at the bottom and work your way up. I will not do his whole mane because I'll just get most of the dirt out. It won't be perfectly brushed. I'll just pick dirt out and it will still have rats in it, so. No hates on this video, please. Thank you. Everything that I'm doing here, I have been taught over the years of my riding. Okay, so his mane, I told you, will still be dirty because he's a dirty horse. He always finds the mud puddles. So there's that. Now I'm going to do his flock and stand a little bit to the side. He decided he wanted me to be in the front. Okay, now you just brush down it, get the rats out. Same with that. And then, I'm not gonna do his tail, but you should do their tail. Okay, so this is how you do their tail. You stand to the side, bring it over, start from the bottom or work with little tiny pieces, and brush it like this. And once you get it all like brushed, you just brush through it. There's also mane and tail spray that you can put in it, but his tail's ratty, so that'll take me forever to get clean. So I want to take some good time with that. So I will do it off camera. The last thing that we will do is we will tack him up and go out and ride. So you always do everything from the left side. So I have his pad. It's a nice pink one. He likes pink, apparently. And mine has these little scraps here, and this is where the girth goes through at. So I always make sure that it's lined up where the girth goes, which is right around here. So move that up a little bit, and it will adjust, and these will get hooked onto that. And that'll fix anything that needs fixed. So, next is my English saddle. Put it on. Fix your pad because it slides usually. Okay, put that in there. I'm going to take this off for a minute right there. See, it is lined up with those things. And I will go over onto the other side and hook on my girth. Okay, so I went over the other side, make sure it wasn't twisted, and put it on. You always take your girth off when you get off. So here I'm going to slide this up, hold it up with my head, like I do. I use the first and last one. Some people use the first and second one. I don't know if it matters, but this is how I was taught. And I put it up as far as I can get it to go on this side. And usually that's to the last hole or the second to last hole. Then I go over to the other side and get that side up as far as I can get it to go. Okay, so I've got that over here. You see how my things are put up here? You always put your stirrups up at the end. So yeah. Continuing with the other side. Suck you up. Yeah. And I do tack up my girth and saddle all by myself all the time. That's as tight as I can go, and I'll check it when I get on. Now my saddle is on, and I will continue to put onto the bridle. Okay, so it's time to put on the bridle. Good boy, buddy. And to put on the bridle, you take his halter off, slide it back up and over his head, just that way if he decides he wants to walk away, like he does sometimes, you have some sort of way to catch him. Okay, so then you put the reins over the head, make sure nothing's twisted on your bridle, and he doesn't take the bit sometimes, so make sure this thing is not crossed through on the wrong spot. Put the nose band over the nose. Some people detach their nose band, but I keep mine on. I take it off at the end. I stick my finger in the side of his mouth so that way he'll open up. And make sure that while you're doing this, that you have a smile. Fix his hair up here, because he usually gets really bad hair. See, he's got a little smile right there. So, yeah, he looks good. And then you come over here and you do the throat latch. And you want to be able to put a full one of your fists in it. So, because mine is really long, I put it up almost to, looks like the second to last hole. So I can get my fist in there. So that way if they get sweaty and breathe heavy, then you can do that. So he is all sucked up, and then you take his halter back off his head. Take the reins off. Woo, what happened here? Somehow I latched this on. I don't know what I did here. That doesn't happen all the time. Let's see. Then I put my helmet on, and I am ready to go out and ride, and I will check his girth when I get out into the arena just to make sure he hasn't let go of his breath any. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Comment down below some more video ideas, and also comment down below some questions for a Q&A. Thanks for watching. Bye!